Yo, what's up? This is a Porsche Taycan 4S 93 kilowatt hour. So the previous car I tested was only 79 kilowatt hour. So we have to do a range test of this one with a big battery. This is the same battery they have in the Turbo and the Turbo S. So yes, just look at this, it's red. I like that red. Huh? Do you like that shit? Do you like that shit? Okay, anyway, also another point with this test is that we are trying one of the most efficient cars. One of the most efficient Taycans out here, because this one is fitted with Hankook. It's called Ventus S1 Evo 3. It even says EV there. And look here, 225, 55, 19. Fun fact, this one has more rubber than a Model 3. It's also narrower than the Model 8. Model 3 uses 235. Model S uses 245. So it looks, what, does it look weird? But in the back, we have 275, 45, 19. And these, I don't know if these are aerodynamic rims or whatever. Many people don't like them, but as for efficiency, they should be quite good. So we will see now, and let's show you guys inside, by the way. Black interior, yeah, with some, ooh, this is nice, some fabric here, some leather here, not full leather. The thing about Porsche is that you can configure it just the way you like it, so you will never find two Porsches that are identical, unlike Teslas. They have very few configuration options. And then the front looks like this. Ooh, now there. And by the way, another thing, do you see what I see? This is acoustic glass. Not only the front, the owner here, he paid for extra. Also in the back. This car is quiet. I already noise tested it. You can see that in a different video. But we are charging now. We're gonna charge 100%. Unfortunately for Taycan, it charges really fast to 100%. We only have a couple of minutes before it hits 100% now. So Ionity with Taycan is like, goes hand in hand, you know. Porsche, they own Ionity. They own this network. Wow, okay, along with other car manufacturers. But okay, let's get ready then. All right, we're almost good to go. So now we want to use drive mode, range, and it will save energy. And then we are 99%, we're still getting 12 kilowatt, almost good to go. See, I like this shit. We see elevation here, we see state of charge, and we also see battery temperature. This is the only EV that shows you battery temperature accurately. Leaf has it in a very inaccurate scale. So, fun fact, by the way. You know, you heard about that guy in Germany who was convicted for using touchscreen while driving. Well, you see all these buttons here, they're touchscreen. No, even if you wanna change some light settings, you have to use touchscreen. Huh? This is a Deutsche car, Deutsche Auto. Everything here is touchscreen. So to me, it sounds like bullshit. You know, it's not fair. But okay, whatever. So almost, that's a fun fact, by the way. This one shows 99%. This one shows 100%. And Ionity shows 99%. Yeah. We're on the move now, and the first test is to check the weight. I'm a little bit late now. Okay, let's check the weight. 9! It's kaput! Yeah, when it says CA, it needs calibration. Ah, what a bummer. Oh yeah, nice day today. How is Bjørn doing? Ah, it's nice, okay. But there's some rattling here. What? There's a kind of rattling from this section here. Because when I push here, the rattling goes away. Wait, am I driving a Tesla now? No, I'm driving a Porsche. Look at that. Can you hear that guy? The rattling, I mean? Okay, whatever. We only have to endure 5 hours in here. Oh, by the way, I should show you. Now that we are in range mode, you see this one is pretty cool, because if I accelerate a little bit, You see, we have the rear motor going, but most of the time it will only do the front motor. So that's pretty cool. I saw that when I was in normal mode, it will actually use more rear wheel drive and slightly front wheel drive, but now it's mostly front wheel drive to be more efficient. And this is simply amazing, man. 156 watt-hour per kilometer. Remember, when I say 156 watt-hour per kilometer, I mean watt-hour per 1 kilometer, not 156 watt-hour per 100 kilometer. Who the heck counts in 100 kilometers anyway? Huh? We are getting close to the turnaround point, and as always, from Dal to here, we're supposed to have 84 kilometers, right? Okay, let me show you guys some stats now. It's 24.5 degrees Celsius. Oh, somehow go. 24.5 degrees Celsius outside. Battery's at 30 degrees Celsius. We are down to 87%. You see all that? Look here. Wow. 150 watt-hour per kilometer in a Taycan. Huh? Wait, but the distance is lying. Oh, it's under-reporting distance even. Wow. Okay. So, there, it's supposed to be, it seems to be about 1 kilometer off. We're gonna do the calculation when we get back to Dal, but here's the turnaround point. All right, let's go back. We are now back at the starting point, and as always, the distance here is supposed to be 168 kilometers at the roundabout. Okay, we are almost there, just a few hundred meters. Look here, 160, oh shit, hang on. Had to adjust, there. So it's about 166, so we are missing 2 kilometers here, roughly. Actually, 155.6, we are, okay, you can't see now, to lock, hello, lock exposure. Yeah, 165, so now we are at the roundabout. Oh, let me brake there, there's some traffic coming. So, yeah, 166, so it means that this car on this loop is showing 2 kilometers per hour, 2 kilometers too little. So we have to do the correction afterwards. It actually means that the consumption here is lower than it displays, and the distance is higher than it displays. Okay, let's go back, one more lap. We have been driving for 2.5 hours now, and it is almost 3 in the afternoon, and just look at this consumption, man. So the secret was all this time in the tires. The narrower tires, 19-inch, was the magic, really. But not only that, I also have to point out that it is 27 degrees Celsius outside. So this is one of the best driving conditions we will have, really. So just bear in mind that one once everyone starts to compare these results with Tesla, because if Tesla Model S Raven did it today at 27 degrees Celsius, it would probably almost dip below 140 watt-hour per kilometer. The Raven did it, I think it was around 20 degrees that day. Raven managed to average 144 watt-hour per kilometer. So today it might be lower than 140, that's my guess. All right, we are now at the halfway mark. Look, it's still 27 degrees Celsius. Yeah, battery is at 31 degrees. We are at 3:30 in the afternoon. 50%. Look here, guys. 300 plus kilometers. It's like 305-ish. What the fox is going on here? Can this car go 600 kilometers? This is cheating. This is cheating. No, actually, it's not. It's even if the car is lying, we will find out, because we know that the distance will be 336 by the time we get back. So there's, you see, this is why we do it on this stretch, because it's easy to verify everything. This is just insane, man. It is insane. Let's finish this. This is my first and hopefully the last food break and toilet break after almost 4 hours of driving. I had 2 hot dogs, and also, you know, most people, they park in the sun here where you're supposed to park, but I just shamelessly park here because I want to have it under the shade so we don't heat up the car. So, but I'm gonna move now. So yeah, man, we are barely halfway. This is insane how far we can drive. It's mainly these tires. I don't think anyone has tested Taycan with these narrow tires, 225s. Okay, anyway, let's get back in the car and get moving again. Wow, look at this, 27.5. It flips between 27.5 and 28. And all people in the live stream, they mentioned something that this car probably has the thermally insulated glass. It's a 900 euro option. And what it means is that every glass, this one, the side one there, the back, also the panorama roof here, has some heat rejection, blocks infrared and ultraviolet. So I actually, when I feel the glass on the top here, it feels cold. It feels like 20-25 degrees Celsius. You know, in most other EVs I've tested with panorama roof, when I feel the top there, even a Tesla, it's hot. It feels like 45 degrees Celsius. So this is pretty amazing. If you guys are speccing up a Taycan, get this option. It's worth it, because today when it's really hot, you have low drag, low air resistance, but the car would have to work slightly harder to cool down the cabin, but it doesn't have to. It's still nice and warm in here, and the consumption is low. So, good stuff. Yeah, good stuff, man. We are back at the starting point. Wow, that took forever. We're charging up now. But, okay, so we drove 560 kilometers according to trip meter, and the consumption was 152, but it was actually 1.2% error. So if we do the error calculation, and also we arrive with 2%. Yeah, so it means that the real consumption was actually 150 watt-hour per kilometer. 150! That is way lower than before, the previous result. And the range today would be 579 kilometers. Wow, that's amazing, man. And I measured that this battery has actually 86.9 kilowatt hour. So it's actually an improvement from before, but it means that they have eaten up the top buffer. So right now we are charging at 262 kilowatt. You can see that in a separate video, by the way, but it's charging so fast now. So now we will charge to 100%, and then we do the 120 kilometers per hour test, and I will measure some other stuff. Oh yeah, we finished charging. It took 78 minutes to go to 100%. Okay, let's do the high-speed run. We are on the run now, a little bit past 8, yeah, 8:15 roughly. So slightly behind schedule. And right now it's 22.5 degrees Celsius outside, and the temperature will, okay, 23. But the temperature will drop fast now, because we have only about 1 hour of sunlight. Then the sun goes behind the mountains, and then the temperature should drop. So yeah, we have to cruise at 121, almost no traffic. Let's go. We have been driving for 1.5 hours. Consumption is quite good though, 209 right now. Yeah, but now the temperature has dropped. We are only at 20 degrees Celsius, and it's going to drop even more. We are at 62%, so we did one full lap, and we have to do another lap. So I want to drive it down to almost zero, because I want to know how much heat loss we have at high speed. This is a way to determine how good the 800 volt system is. So yes, let's just keep going. Okay, let's take the high beam. Wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off, wax on. Oh, nice, nice. Wax off, wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off, wax on. It's nice, good spread, powerful headlights. I think this is just standard headlights, but they are good. I feel like they are on the same level as e-tron and Mini and Mercedes. Let's try again. It doesn't make sense to do it uphill, but after the uphill here, roughly here-ish. Okay, let's try again. Wax on. Okay, with too much reflection from the sign. Okay, the car coming. Okay, after that car, after the sign. Wax on. Wax off. Wax on. Wax off. Okay, you guys happy now? Wax on. Oh, nice. Wax off. We are finally back at the starting point, and we came here with 2% again, just like last time. It was a coincidence. And if you look at the trip here, so again, we have to do the correction with a 1.2% error. So based on these numbers, it means that we have 425 kilometers of range. And this is highway range, quite impressive. And then the real consumption was 203 watt-hour per kilometer. And we managed to pull out 86.1 kilowatt-hour now. On the low-speed test, it was 86.9 kilowatt-hour. So it's actually 1% loss because we were driving faster and we had slightly higher power output. So that actually corresponds with e-tron. So, you know, when we talk about this 800-volt architecture and that it has lower loss, well, it's still the same battery that needs to discharge and the same battery that needs to deliver the power. It's just that you have less loss in cabling, but yeah, I don't know if you guys understand. So interesting. Now we're going to do the charging test, but I guess, yeah, this video is over. So it was pretty cool, man, to see how efficient this car is. So it seems like the Taycan was in fact an efficient car already from the start. It's just that no one tested it with the proper tires, because you can say that, you know, when we tested Kona had the boring rims and tires, and then it became efficient. So if you put on 18-inch wheels on Kona, it will also be inefficient, just like a Taycan. Yeah, but how many people will put 19-inch wheels on Taycan? So anyway, I think that's gonna be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later. Oh yeah, I found another scale near Gardermoen. So let's check here. It's good enough here, right? Oh, oops, it's slightly different. Okay, here we go. Front axle. Whoa, 1,200, 180. The whole car. 2,380. All right.